Welcome to Cooking with Bubbles. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Rodney. Let's get started.
Okay.
All right. Well, while we're getting these bubbles poured, we want to remind you all to head over to cookingwithbubbles.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a bubbler. And also remember to click the bell symbol so that you get notifications when we put new videos out there. Also head over to Facebook, give us a like, facebook.com/cookingbubbles. And we're also on Instagram at Cooking with Bubbles Kitchen. So please follow us on all of our socials.
Yes, please.
Ooh, these bubbles look really good.
Yes, they do. I'll put the little savor on there to keep it nice and fresh and bubbly. Top it off with some cranberry.
Ooh, such a pretty red color.
It is nice and pretty.
There you go. Cheers. Clink. This is the best part of waking up.
Very, very nice.
Well, Lisa, here we are doing what we love, cooking together, drinking Prosecco. So much fun. It's our thing. So all you bubblers out there, feel free to pour yourself your own glass of bubbles and enjoy the show. Want to make light. In fact, we're wearing our fancy Cooking with Bubbles embroidered aprons. And we will tell you later in the show how you can get your very own and cook with your Cooking with Bubbles apron in your own kitchen.
That sounds good.
So Lisa, what are we making today?
Well, today we're going to make a recipe that's called pimiento cheese. And it's got
is there corn in that?
I know. Well, the simple story on it is the very first time I had it, it was this chunky little dish and it just looked like it was corn. Okay. It found out that it was not corn. It was called pimiento cheese. But so good. It's a great little spread, or it could be a sandwich ingredient. So let me tell you what's in this. It's pretty simple. In fact, I'm going to turn my camera around and show you. You want to do it that way?
Yeah. And I'll hold it up to my counter cam too.
Okay. So it's going to have two kinds of cheese, or three kinds of cheese. It's going to have sharp cheddar, which is this one here, a mild cheddar. It's going to have cream cheese, of course, pimentos. It has garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, salt and pepper, and cayenne pepper. And then I'm going to end up garnishing mine with some dried parsley. And so those are all the ingredients.
I'm going to use paprika for my garnish because I think it'll be pretty with additional coating of red on top.
We put about a half a teaspoon of each of these ingredients. Let's save that to the side. So it's going to be really flavorful. With that much cheese, I think it's going to need it.
Yeah. And then just in case, because we were not sure how this is going to look, we saved the juice from our pimentos in case we need to thin the mixture. Yeah. And then I have a backup of some Greek yogurt just in case I have to thin it down even more.
Sounds good. So we're going to get this started, right?
Well, first of all, just a tip, you want to make sure your cream cheese is softened. So I got mine out this morning when I got up and set it on the counter, took the plastic out, or the cardboard box out so that it would have a chance to get down to room temperature. It'll make it mix a little bit easier.
Absolutely.
Get some bubbles to that.
Oh, I got those two cheeses for. Maybe I'll turn my camera around so you can see what I'm doing on the countertop.
So one thing that we're each doing differently is you're just mixing yours in a bowl, and I'm actually putting mine in the food processor.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. I don't know which is going to be better, but I feel like the food processor might be the way to go here. So we're going to see how this.
And I did mine this way because of my experience with, the other one. I just like the idea that it could be chunkier, and I also didn't want to. Frankly, I didn't want to clean the food processor today. That was it. That was the reality.
Yeah, I may regret this decision. We're going to see here.
So maybe what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get all of our cheeses blended, and then we can come back and show you what that looks like.
Okay, sounds good. Well, welcome back, bubblers. So this took a little bit longer than we thought, and I'm just going to say that the food processor was a horrible idea, so don't recommend it. So I dirtied my food processor, I dirtied a pastry cutter, I dirtied a fork, I dirtied 2 knives, and it was really the 2 knives that worked the best.
Yeah.
The cheeses and the cream cheese all together. So that's my advice on this recipe. Skip the food processor. Lisa, yours looks really nice. Yours is still kind of chunky.
It's kind of chunky, which is exactly what I was going for. And using the knives, cutting it in kind of like you might do a cold butter, really seems to work well.
Yeah.
But it's still chunkier than I want it to be ultimately. So we need to add some liquid. And I did hold back the juice from my pimentos. So maybe I'll just put a little bit of that in there.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on how you like your spread.
That's what he said. So this is about 2 tablespoons, maybe, give or take.
Yeah.
I'm going to mix that in. Just to soften it up a little bit, make it a little bit easier, closer to a spread. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of it in.
Yeah, I ended up putting in all of my juice and the Greek yogurt that I saved on the side. And I feel like mine's a pretty good spreadable consistency.
Okay, good. I'm to the place now where I'm ready to put the pimentos in. I think it's good. I don't want it to be too much like a spread because I'm going to put mine on bread. So I don't want it to be too mushy.
Right. Okay. Good. Well, let's toss in our pimentos and mix those in, and that'll make it look really pretty.
And this is about a 1/2 cup of pimentos, 4 ounces, right out of the jar.
Directly out of the jar. There was no mincing involved, no opportunity to slice your finger off. You know.
That's a good thing. So this is good. It's coming together exactly like I remember having it before. One of the fun things about cooking with bubbles is you get to experiment, and all those spices that we put in were just some suggestions that we found along the way, but you could also put in jalapeno peppers, you know, you put in dill pickle. There's a variety of other ingredients besides the spices that we talked about.
And I did sneak a little taste when I was mixing, and I can tell you it tastes really, really nice.
Yeah, I think the heat, the little bit of heat you're getting from the cayenne pepper is also really good. I like this. This looks good to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I think I'm at a place now where I could spread some of this on a piece of bread and garnish it. What do you think?
Yeah, that's also what he said.
You ready?
I'm ready. So I'm putting mine on crackers because, you know, that's how I roll. So I got my little crackers here, my pimento cheese. It's really nice. Take some pictures, Lisa.
A couple of pictures so we can show that what we really made here.
This. I might not even need any garnish. It looks really good, just as it is.
I'm only going to put the garnish on because I think it'll be pretty.
Yeah.
Just a few sprinkles, dried parsley from the spice section of the store.
Not the produce section. Want to get me divorced?
Oh, that looks good. All right, I'm going to have some bubbles before we give this a taste.
Look at that. Transfer.
You ready to taste this?
Almost. Okay. I wanted to make it a little bit more pretty for presentation. You know, food is art. It should always be beautiful.
Yes. When possible.
I'm ready to taste. Here we go. There's
mine.
So cheese on crackers. Mmm. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tasty. This would make a great spread because it's cream cheese. Excuse me. It'll hold up really well in the refrigerator for a while, won't it?
For sure. Yeah, because if you put it in, like, make a cheese ball, right? You can make
Right.
it all, put it in the fridge, it'll firm up again, and then take it out before you serve it to let it warm up. And yeah, it'd be great for a party.
Yeah.
For the point, putting it on bread as a spread when you're making a sandwich. Yeah, I could see all those uses. Sounds like there's a lot of options with this particular dish.
Absolutely. Sounds good.
Well, Lisa, I think we've done it again.
We did.
I'll drink bubbles to that. Right. Well, we'd like to thank our virtual audience for joining today. Thank you so much for watching Cooking with Bubbles. We'd also like to thank our sponsor, Cork Tray, even though we didn't use this stuff today because we didn't make anything hot. He's an amazing sponsor. He provides us these really awesome trivets made from cork and wood stuff. Good times. We love these things. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, become a bubbler at cookingwithbubbles.com, and make sure you click the bell symbol after you subscribe so that you get alerts when we post new episodes. Remember to give us a like on Facebook, facebook.com/cookingwithbubbles. And as I mentioned earlier, we're now on Instagram at Cooking with Bubbles Kitchen.
That sounds really great. Well, we told you earlier, we'd let you know how to get your own Cooking with Bubbles apron. All you have to do is send us an email. We'll tell you a little bit more. Our email address is cookingwithbubbles@yahoo.com. They come in black, blue, red, and white. So let us know if you can take advantage of one of these and keep your clothes clean during the cooking process. Well, if you have any suggestions on menus or recipes you'd like to see us make on Cooking with Bubbles, send us an email to that address as well, cookingwithbubbles@yahoo.com. We'd love to hear from you. Any tips along the way, let us know. Well, that takes care of it for today. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Rodney. See you next time, bubblers.
Wait. Foursquare.